The Buffalo Bills overtake the Buccaneers 44-32. Welcome to Buffalo Against the World.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kulu
Cuzin Brad.
Bills Mafia. It's our time.
Act like you know, baby.
Act like you know.
Another day in Buffalo, New York. The Buffalo Bills back on track to handle the Buccaneers. Cuzin Brad, welcome back to Buffalo Against the World for everybody. We are back in the BI.
Yeah.
Cuzin, man, big win for the Buffalo Bills. Thriller.
Yes.
A thriller out there between those two great quarterbacks, Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen, showing that this future of in the NFL is like looking really, really good right now.
Yeah.
So shout out to those guys. But before as we ritually do, Cuzin Brad, why don't you take us, Bills, Buffalo Against the World, around the league?
I would love to take you guys around the league. That sounds like a great idea. Today, Victory Monday. We are going to start off. Let me go back to Thursday night's game last week. You know who played, the Patriots, and they were in their super cool jerseys, and it was dope, and it was all cool, and they played the Jets, and the Jets made it seem like they had a chance for a second, but the Jets are the Jets, so what were we thinking in the first place? Anyway, the Patriots beat them 27-14. We're a game behind the New England Patriots for the AFC East. Moving over, the Dolphins beat the Commanders in overtime over in Berlin. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They were in Madrid, Spain. They were in Spain on that sweet turf that they have there. But they beat them 16-13. The New York Giants fell to the Green Bay Packers 27-20. Jameis Winston had a dope touchdown, but I'm just being real. Jameis, that Harlem Shake you tried to pull off at the end, that ain't for you. That ain't for you.
Don't ever do that again, please.
Don't do that again.
Please.
Moving on, the Texans put off the win against the Tennessee Titans, beating them 16-13. The Panthers beat the Falcons 30-27. Michael Penix is out for the season with an injury. Thoughts and prayers to him. The Chicago Bears are 7-2. I just want to say that again. The Chicago Bears are 7-2. They picked up a win yesterday against the Minnesota Vikings, 19-17, and the Chicago Bears are 7-2. Wow.
You know,
right.
Before you keep going on, like the NFC is getting like tough, man. Like
the
Rams, the
ain't
Bears.
easy.
I mean, Green Bay, Detroit.
NFC.
Eagles, I mean, wow.
It's tight.
The NFC is starting to look like the stronger conference. Sorry to interrupt.
It's tight, man. Hey, man. Hey, it's tight. Yo, can we switch divisions? We can switch conferences. We go to NFC.
No,
Josh should have mad touchdowns, bro. We'll do that.
No, thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, the Jaguars beat the LA Chargers, who just didn't even show up to the game, beating them 35-6. That was just pitiful. The Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Bengals yesterday, 34-12. Jamar Chase got suspended. He should be this week's Hater of the Week for spitting in Jalen Ramsey's face. He is suspended 1 game for that action. Dude, why are you spitting in people's faces? Then go say in the press conference that you didn't spit in nobody's face when we clearly got cameras seeing the spit come from your mouth to his face mask. Bro, we saw you do it. We know what you look like. You had a jersey on. We know it's you.
That was just straight idiotic.
Yo, you don't spit on people. Didn't y'all learn from week 1? You don't spit on people. Anyway, 49ers beat the Cardinals 41-22. The Rams beat the Seahawks 21-19. And this made me smile last night. It was a really good day. The Denver Broncos beat the Kansas City Chiefs 22-19, technically knocking them out of playoff contention. They are not mathematically out of it yet, but it's going to take a lot of thoughts, a lot of prayers, a lot of losses, and wins by them. So they might not make the playoffs, might not make the playoffs. They just lost to the Broncos 22-19, and the Ravens beat the Browns 23-16. We got a side of Shador Sanders, looked pretty good, couldn't pull it off. Did look good though. Did look good in this debut because Dylan Gabriel got hurt. And the Eagles beat the Lions 16-9. And tonight's game is the Raiders and Cowboys, but you don't have to watch that. And I didn't mention. The Bills sunk the ships yesterday, beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 44-32. Nobody played defense at all. It was just an all-out shootout. That's what you don't want against the Buffalo Bills. Even though y'all had 2 interceptions to our 1, you don't want to go into a shootout with the Bills at Highmark. That's just not going to happen. It's not going to be good for you because of this guy right here. Oh, because of this guy right here. This guy. This guy. Superman himself. This guy has 6 total touchdowns and threw 2 picks. But this guy right here. Let's dive into it, Coop.
Yeah, man. You just mentioned it, hit the nail right ahead. Before we go right on it, man, let's go into some statistics here. Woo! Josh Allen, 19 of 30. He had 2 picks. 2. One was a tip ball, jump ball. And the other one, just a horrible fling pass. Yep. He had no business throwing that. But he had 3 rushing touchdowns. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. Went Superman mode. James Cook couldn't get going. 16 for 48, 3 yards a carry. He got going towards the end of the game. Josh Allen added another 6 carries for 40 yards. Ty Johnson 1 for 9. Terrell Shavers.
That's your boy.
I've been talking about my man Terrell Shavers, man. He really showed out. 4 reception for 90 yards, 22 average, 22.5 and a touchdown. James Cook had 3 for 66. Throw James Cook the ball. Throw the ball to the running back. Yes, keep doing that. 3 for 66 in the touchdowns. Ty Johnson also had 2 for 61 in the touchdown. Gabe Davis got in the mix. He had 3 for 40. Welcome back, Gabe. Welcome back, Gabe. And then Dawson Knox had 1 for 23. So, Cuzzo, I think ultimately DaQuan Jones, he played strong, getting 1 sack. We only had 1 sack throughout the game. And then Cole Bishop shows up again. The man Cole. But the story of this game, because we're going to break them all down. Let's start with Superman, man. Dude. We got to start with Superman is back. Superman Josh is back. And cuz we got to give a big shout out to the special teams this game. We got to give a big shout out to the special teams this game because special teams like kickoff returns, Hardman getting going, right?
Yeah.
And then obviously the fumble happened. We'll get to that. Yeah. But in the early on, Hardman had like a 40, almost went 46 or 47 yard run back. Then you had Ray Davis. He had 2 big ones in the game. Like,
why isn't he in offense? Like, why is he just not on the field? Like, what happened? I don't get it.
You know what? I think Ty Johnson's play has really taken playtime away from him. And James Cook increased in reps in this game. Like, they probably, once they gave James Cook that contract, Cuzzo, I think that just kind of put Ray Davis kind of like out of the equation. Because now he's got to get 20 touches in the game. And he wasn't getting 20 touches last year. He was getting like 15.
He was spelling really well. Yeah, he was spelling. He was spelling James Cook. But I mean, it's like having you got Jimmy as the Lambo. You got a Lambo in your driveway. Then you got a Cadillac Escalade over there. You like, nah, I'm not gonna drive that. I'll just stick with the Lambo. It's just sitting there. You're just collecting dust on kickoffs. You're like, you know what? I do gotta go to the store. Let me jump in the caddy real quick. It's like, come on, man.
I think what they've seen from Ty Johnson and James Cook this season, Josh trusts those guys. Not saying that Ray Davis wasn't a big playmaker last year. Unfortunately, there hasn't been like an extreme injury at the running back position to really get him on the field. I think they still need to try to work that 3-man guy. They need to
absolutely.
They need to figure that out. Even having 3 running backs back there, 1 going into the slot, switch it up, Joe Brady, if you would like. Another highlight in this game, Cuzzo, defense still can't tackle. That's a negative. And then the turnovers. We got to talk about the positives. The positives outweigh the negatives in this game, but there were some negatives. All right, Josh Allen, that flip want to be Patrick Mahomes throw
Bro.
that was an interception. Like,
How
what
you
are
throw
doing?
it, bro? How you throw a two-handed interception?
Yeah.
Like, how you throw a two-handed interception? I feel like if you throw it with two hands, it should count as two picks. It should count as two. Like, yo, you threw a two. I would have took the safety. I would have been fine. I would have been fine with that. I would have took the safety. I mean, luckily our defense, our defense held it down. They got a field goal, but I would have took the safety and been completely fine. I would have been fine with that. But don't chest pass.
Don't give him a
defender.
touchdown.
Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, that was the wake up call. I think that was the wake up call.
The 3 turnovers from, 2 from Josh, 1 from Hardman. All 3 of them ended up in points for the Buccaneers. We got to be very careful. We cannot turn the football over. And they won the turnover battle, and yet Superman Josh Allen still was able to overtake him. That's how good Josh Allen is, and that's how much and how long Josh Allen has been saving this football team. A couple other new highlights, man. Cole Bishop.
Mr. CB, Cole Bishop, my man is out there doing his thing. Now, I know we got on him early on in the season. I know we got on him. We were hard on him. He's a young boy. You got to earn your keep. And he earned his keep. I ain't going to hold you. Ever since that State game, he been earning his keep. I got to give him credit where credit is due. He been playing well. He been making tackles. Sometimes he saves touchdowns. But I got to give Cole Bishop all the credit in the world. You showed up yesterday, bro. Shout out to you.
Yeah, he definitely did. He's really – the game has slowed down to this kid.
Yeah.
The game has slowed down to this kid, and he's comfortable in the offense. In the defense. He's more comfortable. He's playing more sound. He's really making plays. Remember, when coming out of college, Cole Bishop was just like a thumper. He was a thumper. But now, not only is he thumping, he's causing turnovers.
Yeah.
He's ball hawking out there.
Right.
He's making plays. So big shout out to him, man. Like, he's the only safety out there really doing damage. I don't know what Poyer's doing anymore. But hey, on the positive, Cuzzo, we got the dub. Ultimately, that is all that matters. I also got to give a shout out to my man Tyrell Shavers, man.
That's your boy.
Really,
that's your boy.
Yeah,
You've been campaigning.
Yep.
You have been his number one fan.
Yep.
I stopped being a fan after he switched his number, but you hung in there, and I got to give you credit where credit is due. That man absolutely made an amazing kill. Look at the hand placement. Look at the hand. He could have easily caught that with his arms. He was like, nope, you can't catch the ball without your hands. Let me put my hands out. And that photograph right there, look at 0. You're like, look at 21. Who is 14? Is this Stephon Diggs? It ain't Stephon Diggs. That's Tyrell Shavers. Shout out to him, man. Got to give him credit where credit is due. He showed up yesterday.
Yes, he did.
And we were mentioning Cole Bishop. You said the game slowed down for him. That's 100% true. I think he was doing a lot of reacting before he read what was going on. Now it's read and react, and he's doing a lot better with that. He's doing a lot. He's sitting back, like you said, to slow down. It's read then react. Before, I think he was just reacting. He was just going with his gut. All right, it's there. Got to go get it. Nope. Now it's read and react. I don't know if that's coaching. I don't know if that's Jordan Poyer rubbing off. I don't know if that's Micah Hyde, but he's doing a lot of read and react in the plays, and it's really working out in his favor. So shout out to both of them guys.
Absolutely, man. You really got to like what you're seeing from him. Shavers, with all the criticism that has been going on, with us, the media.
Yep.
Also, Bills fans finally catching up to where we've been saying, Cuzzo, people were saying we was being negative. I mean, we was getting, fans because come on, you can't lose to the Dolphins. Like, we were on our team. Like, I'll tell you guys this. Cuzzo Brad and me, we're realistic Bills fans. We're going to hit you where the truth is, and we're going to give credit where credit is due too. So
we read your comment.
Take that how you want to take it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're not always going to stand behind something that's not right. So when we saw what we saw the past few weeks, we were like, something's going on here. Something's got to change. We got to bring in a playmaker. We got to bring in something. Something's got to happen. We was disappointed after the trade deadline. So please, a lot of Bills fans finally have started to agree. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later on in the show. But this guy right here, man, historic game. I mean, the stuff that Josh Allen is doing, the stuff that he is doing, despite the storm that has happened for the Buffalo Bills with, losing certain games that they shouldn't lose. And he continues to be the calming of the storm, the things that he's doing. He's, now tied with Cam Newton with the most rushing touchdowns with 75. Him and Cam Newton are neck and neck. He's done it at a shorter period of time of his career. Mm-hmm. He's also just pushed past Tom Brady just recently as well with his, let me pull it up here just to be exact. Josh Allen has done it 10 times, most games with 3 passing touchdowns plus at least 1 rushing. He passed Drew Brees and Tom Brady doing that for the 10th time in his career. Both Drew Brees and Tom Brady have only done it 9 times. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen has done it in a shorter period of time in his 8th season. This is 8th season, right? And he's done it 10 times.
Yeah.
These guys did it over a 12-year period.
Yeah, absolutely. And, if there was any question of why did Josh Allen get MVP, that's why. Because he could throw 2 interceptions and still beat you. Like we said it on the show. Now, keep in mind, Tampa Bay is not no slouch. That is a good football team over there.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good. Baker Mayfield was drafted number 1 overall for a reason. Don't know why the Browns traded him, but whatever. Just, whatever happened. He is on the Buccaneers, and that is a great coach team. Todd Bowles is a great coach. They are well coached. They are a well-oiled machine. But we said it on the show. You can go back and look at our previous shows. You do not want to get in a shootout with the Buffalo Bills. That is a matchup you can't win. You can't win. You can't win in a shootout against us. It's going to come back to bite you. When you have your throat on their necks, you got to finish them off. You got to finish us off. They didn't do it. They left us in the game, and they paid the price. They paid the price, man. But they fought well. That was a very entertaining game. Everybody had to get a blood pressure check after the game was over, but it was a very entertaining game. That was great. Straight up shootout. Shout out to
you talk about 10 score changes throughout the game.
Yeah.
This game was crazy. It was a really good game. And you got to really give your hats off to Tampa Bay.
I do.
Good football team. They ran it down our throat, man. They had over 200 yards rushing. We know this has been the recipe to beat the Buffalo Bills, just running the football. Sean Tucker killed us 2 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield ran wild on us. Rasheem Wright ran wild on us. 200 yards, that's unacceptable.
Baker Mayfield ran wild on us.
Yeah.
Everybody ran wild on us.
Yeah, we gotta. I don't know. I honestly will discuss some of the things that got to be cleaned up. But let's just focus on the positive because it's a victory Monday. Josh Allen 6 touchdowns. This is what we talk about, Cuzzo, that kind of brings me a little bit concerned that Josh has to play so Superman-like for this team to really put up points. And it kind of bothers me a little bit because we need those other guys to really, really step it up. Unfortunately, James Cook really could not get going. And when that happens, you mentioned this earlier in the show, Cuz, mix it up with the running backs.
Yeah.
Get Ray Davis in there. Get Ty Johnson. And Ty Johnson was in there a lot, but mix it up. Mix it up. Give the defense a different look, a different player in the backfield. Because if you put Ty Johnson in the football game only when it's on passing downs, you're going to become predictable. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're going to become predictable. So you got to mix it. Put them both in there. Put them both in there. Nail
on the head.
Why not? Put somebody in the slot. Why not? You didn't have Dalton Kincaid. Joe Brady, I'm hoping that we see a little bit more of those wrinkles where you're using your running backs in the passing game. What's your thoughts?
Absolutely. It comes back to basic football. COP when it comes to the backfield. Change of pace. You got James Cook. He's the finesse. He slips in, he slips out. He kind of glides as he runs too. It's like really, he runs like a hockey player. He kind of glides in and out, kind of skates out. He'll run you over if he has to, but he'd rather run out of bounds. Ray Davis is just straight chaos. He's just straight chaos. He runs crazy. He gets those yards and he goes down. Ty Johnson just does it all. I don't think there's a bad thing. I don't think there's anything he doesn't do bad. He did fumble. He got it back. Thank God. But, Ty Johnson does it all. Dude blocks. He runs. He catches. He does it all. So shout out to him. But, yeah, change of pace, man. Get all the running backs in there. I don't know why Ray Davis is regulated to kickoff. He does a great job. He's great on kickoffs. He was great yesterday. I don't know why he's regulated to kickoffs, though. Get him out there. Get him out. I don't know if it's a playbook issue. I don't know if it's a communication or he's not getting the signals. Get him out there. Line, they did their job. They pretty much, when it came to pass blocking, they couldn't cough on Josh Allen. He wasn't sacked once yesterday. One sacked at all. They couldn't even cough on Josh Allen yesterday. Receivers. We'll get to the hater of the week. They all showed up yesterday. Nicole Hartman showed up for the first half and some of the second half. Your boy Tyrell Shaver showed up, did his thing. They didn't have to rely on a human yak yardage getter himself, the Khalil Shakir. He did play. Dawson Knox made a crucial catch, but everybody was involved. Everybody got involved. And we say this notion that Josh has to play Superman ball for us to win. Hey, man, you signed up for that job. We're going to lean on you when it's time to win. Like, that was a desperation game. If we would have lost that game, season's pretty much over. I know we only got 3 losses. Can't afford 4. We need you. We need you to step up. We need you to play Superman ball, and you did just that. So it's what you signed up for. You're the MVP. We're gonna lean on our MVP. If I gotta lean on somebody, I'm leaning on my best player. And he showed up, and he did exactly what he was supposed to do. So shout out to the offense.
What I like in seeing the Shavers and what we mentioned about seeing more of Ray Davis that we need to see is these injuries are happening. They're spiraling. Even Hardman, we just brought him in. He's injured with a calf. Not sure. He's questionable to play against the Texans. We have to really get these other guys that have talent. We have to get them out there. We have to utilize them because we don't know which player is going to get called up within the next few weeks. We don't know what injury is going to occur. We just know the injury bug has hit the Buffalo Bills pretty hard this year, and it's happened literally every single year. A few things I want to touch on though, cuz negatives. Matt Milano.
Bruh.
Matt Milano. I really
this is
drop comments below. Drop comments below.
You can say Milano, it. Just say it.
It's time. It's time, bro. It's at the end of the season. At the end of the season, the body just can't follow the mind no more, bro. It's just not there. Matt Milano was always one of those guys who was always in the right spot. He's not even in the right spot anymore. Yeah. Jordan Poyer, bruh. Be a player's coach at this point. Be a player's coach at this point, because I know we don't have a better option right now, but I really hope somebody's in training right now, because we gotta get better there. We gotta get better at those 2 positions. Bernard, another one.
No, Bernard was doing it. He was doing it by himself. He was doing it by himself out there. Dude was trying to call out the audibles. He was trying to call out the defense. He's getting blocked by 2 dudes. Bernard was literally trying to do all it by himself, but he can't do it by himself.
Yeah, bro. Even Trey Pound just said it, man. Listen, man. What's up, Trey? What's up, my bro? Congratulations on the wedding, man. Congratulations,
man.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Hey, man. It's a beautiful thing. But Matt Milano, bro, you're great. You're great, but time marches on, bro. I'm sorry. Dorian Williams is just better. He's just better. Yeah. I'm sorry. Dude, we are not taking away anything you've ever done for the Bills, bro. You were great. You were great, man. But injuries hurt.
Can we
Injuries hurt,
please
man.
get Shaq Thompson back, please?
Oh,
Please, we need
it's,
Shaq Thompson back, and we just got to put Milano on the bench. I'm sorry, we need some thumpers. This is just
like they're not even scared to run on us anymore. They're not even
right.
hiding it. They're not even hiding it. It's like, hey, we're gonna run right up there. Just letting you know, we're coming right there. Like they're pulling left tackle. Could have ran the ball himself, and it was just irritating me. 78, their left tackle was pulling every single time, and he had like nobody to block. He was just running down the field. Oh, okay, I guess I'm just gonna. Nobody's behind me. Oh, touchdown! We scored again. Great.
Yeah,
Like, dude, they not even hiding it. They're not even afraid of the Bills.
like the pec injury. The pec injury is a real injury. Like sometimes you tackle and your chest is involved. Mm-hmm. It's an injury that can be devastating to like your mental. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you get hit, it's twitching, it's not feeling right, and it can make you a little more timid. That may be something. I'm with it if he just needs to sit down once we get Shaq Thompson back, because he's not it right now. I don't know what's going on, but he knows the defense. He can help from the bench. Trey just said the same thing. They need to help him. They need to help coach these guys. They need to help coach these younger players. It's time for these young guys to play football. Cuzzo, we complained about this in the preseason. We said, listen, why is Keon Coleman not out there in the preseason? Why are some of these young guys not playing in the preseason? And the excuse was they don't want to get him hurt. Well, okay. These are football players. That comes with the game of football. So now we got these guys that are young and they're unprepared. And these young guys who you had who know the system, their body, the Tre'Davious Whites of the world, the Matt Milanos of the world, the Jordan Poyers of the world, it's just not clicking no more, man. It's, you know,
you got to teach the young pups how to do it, man. You got to teach the young pups how to do it. And Milano, we were talking about read and react. He can read and react with the best of them. It's just the performance is just not there. Like, bro, you're missing tackles. You lost a step. Like, bro, I understand pec injury is not nothing to play with. And sometimes when you go with that authority and you're ready to hit somebody, sometimes it's just not there. And it ain't there no more. I'm sorry, man. It's not there. Trey White, you made one great play, but bro, I don't know why we keep signing these dudes, man. I don't know why we keep doing it.
Familiarity, like he loves the familiarity, but
still, it's like you could be familiar from a distance, bro. Like oh man, the run defense is so bad. Like it's to the point right now where I'm like, yo, let Teron Johnson play safety and go to a 4-3. Go to a 4-3 at this point. Put Teron Johnson, take him off that nickel spot, put him at safety, and let's go to a 4-3. They're not afraid anymore. They know we're running a nickel cover too. They know we're running it. They don't care. They're gonna run on us. We gotta switch it up. We gotta do something, bro. It's not working. It's not working.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And Scott mentioned this, man. He says no more bubble screens to Shakir didn't work. He had one. Shakir, this was the first time Shakir was pretty much shut down. And he's injured. He's injured, still dealing with that ankle.
Don't care.
So he was not 100%. We got to get that bubble screen out of here. I don't understand.
It doesn't work. They're hip to it.
I don't get it. Now, these are things that we got to clean up as the season goes on. We got to get back to form. The AFC East, the AFC is catching up to the Bills. I mean, watching Bo Nix yesterday. Watching these young quarterbacks and watching Drake May. Watching these young quarterbacks in the AFC is really starting to wake up. Like, we gotta show our advancement. We're 5 years ahead of these teams. And it's time for us for the remainder of the season to show that, So it can't all be on Josh Allen. We got to get these young guys up to speed. Josh has to grow with this young core.
Yeah, I mean, and not even grow. You got to grow them. You got to bring them up to your level, man. You got like that again, and that comes with coaching with Sean McDermott. He has got to make it clear we have set a precedent. It's this level of excellence. If you're not gonna play at this level, don't be on this team. Like you said, the AFC has caught up. These young boys who had success in college, they are coming to the pros like, yo, it's this easy? Okay. Like, bruh, it's I don't even know. I don't know what to do with the run defense.
I think the difference is the systems they're in, right? You got a
Yeah.
Sean Payton system, right? That Bo Nix is in. You got the Philly system that Hurts is in. You got these systems. You got the basically the Belichick tree system for the Patriots right now. It's these systems that are we talked about this in the beginning of the season, and Joe Brady has to establish his system. Being what is this, his third year? Second and a half.
Second year.
Second and a half.
Yeah, I'm about to say second and a half because
second and a half year as the offensive coordinator. So, bro, where's your system? What are you utilizing consistently every week that teams cannot stop? What is the wrinkle that you're throwing?
Better question. What's the identity of the Bills offense? Because right now it's just been Josh Allen and a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Like it's Josh Allen and a bunch of them. And sprinkle some James Cook and some Dalton Kincaid. What's your identity? And it's just been Josh Allen. Whatever he feels good about today. And teams are catching up to that.
Yeah. And they know if they hit him, they blitz him and they get after him. Yesterday he was just moving around so well.
Yeah,
he was moving in that pocket. They was moving him. They blitzed him a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
He just moved in that pocket and he delivered. Don't expect it to happen every week. It's not going to happen every week. Yeah. So these are things that can be cleaned up. Ultimately, a win is a win, but build on it. Keep building on it, and treat teams like the Texans coming up like you're 5 years.
No slouches, bro.
Yeah,
they still CJ Stroud is still legitimate. We ain't forgot. CJ Stroud is still their quarterback. They can still run the ball. They can still throw the ball. That ain't no easy team we playing on Thursday. On Thursday in Houston. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be tough. Like y'all, man, they know they can run the ball. That's the problem. They know they can do it. They are feasting at the bits. Like, it's gonna be a ground game. It's gonna be an easy ground game. So we're gonna have to stop the run, force them to throw.
Yeah. That'll take us to our win or sin segment.
It's us against the world. It's us against Buffalo against the world. It's us against.
All right, Cuzzo Brad. Let's talk about this real quick, and please drop comments below on this. Bills media and fans been very critical uproar against the front office over these past few weeks. We talked about it on the show about the trade deadline. We talked about, draft came up again. The players that were drafted, draft bust, Coleman came up and so many other things. Do you feel it's a win or a sin for the Buffalo Bills that finally the Bills media, the Bills fans, they're kind of becoming a little bit more critical of this front office, kind of putting them under fire? What's your thoughts? You think that's a win or a sin for the Bills going forward?
I think it's a win because it shows that we're really happy that we're winning in divisions and we winning, we're making the playoffs every year. We're really happy with the team's success, but now we kind of want to win a Super Bowl now. Like we get it. We ended the drought and we started, we won back our AFC East crown, but now we want more. Now we want more now. Yeah. We're happy. We're good, making the playoffs. We're happy being good again. And, we finally got our franchise quarterback. And, we took the division from New England and all that's great. But now we want to win the Super Bowl now. We haven't been this close in a long time. So, yeah, we're going to put pressure on the higher ups. Y'all put us in this position. Y'all put us here. Now we kind of want to win now. We appreciate what you did, but any day now.
Yeah, I think it, like we said, rightfully so. Bills fans are looking at other teams, and we're seeing some of the things it's almost like the way our schedule was handed to us. It was like we could have went 9-0 if we were on top of our game. I mean, it was looking like it was a red carpet laid out for the Buffalo Bills to go ahead and win the AFC. The Chiefs had a rough start, and we just didn't answer the call.
Yeah.
So absolutely, it's a win.
Yeah.
To put these guys under fire.
Come on, they made a Hallmark movie about us. Come on.
Yeah, man. Like something has to change, and I don't know what it is, but him sitting on his hands at the trade deadline, you know how I felt about that. Yep. You saw the guys that I threw out there and mentioned, and I was like, these are absolute game changers for the Buffalo Bills. And, he was willing to give up a 2027 and now a 2026 first rounder. And that just peed me off. Okay. I just was like, dude, like, there's not guys like this in the draft. Get them now, because I want to win a Super Bowl, man. I'm done with the trusted process. We're done with that. We're done with that. We've been done with that since 13 seconds. Now, as you just said, Cuzzo, it's time to win right now. Like, Josh Allen is not getting any younger. I mean, this is the best player in Buffalo Bills history, bro.
Not yet. Let's not do that.
I know you don't want to say that. I know we want to say Bruce Smith.
But
bro.
He's wonderful. He's a distant second.
Let's just say 1.5 at this point.
Okay, I'll settle.
That the historic things that I mean, no one's ever going to catch up to Bruce Smith's records, but the records that this kid's is setting in 8 years in the NFL, it's never been done.
True.
It'll be an atrocity if he does not win a Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah,
it would be disgusting. It would be despicable if the front office does not build around the talent that he has. You've built an offensive line. Skill positions, that's still in question. James, you got him a running back. You got him 3 running backs.
Yeah.
Got him 2 tight ends. Where's the speed guy that's going to stretch the field? So these are things that I think were rightfully so for the fans and Bills media to say, you're playing with us when you say this roster is everything to win a Super Bowl.
True.
This is not it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and you know what else too? And this is kind of sad, but I definitely peeped this. Did you see the victory speech yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Terry Pagula came down. He's like, this victory today is the 100th win for Sean McDermott and Brandon being together. And like, nobody really clapped. It was like, oh, word. Oh, yeah. Thanks. And that's kind of sad, but it's like that's a huge accomplishment. But it kind of means nothing without the hardware to back it up. Like, it's like, that's great. Like, that's great. That is wonderful. That is something to accomplish. That don't happen in the fast-paced game in the NFL. But it was like, oh, word. Wow. Thanks. That's kind of sad.
I got to go back and look at that.
We don't have the hardware. Like, we don't have the hardware to back it up. And in true football, sometimes it's like that, man. Sometimes it's a travesty that certain players don't win Super Bowls. Dan Marino should have won one. He went to one. And, the only thing worse for me, if Josh Allen doesn't win a Super Bowl, is if he goes somewhere else and win one.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's worse than it. That's the only thing that's worse. And the only thing worse than that is if he goes to the Patriots, Jets, or Dolphins and wins one.
So just you
you can't even fathom that.
I please don't take me there.
Okay.
I have a friend that was really close to the team, and I won't name him on the show, but he's really close to the team in the Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen era. And when you see that historic picture where Diggs with his hands up like that towards Josh Allen, supposedly it was said that Stephon Diggs was like, we're never going to win like this. We're not going to win the big one like this. And he was saying, what I tell you, you got to say something. You got to go to the higher ups. You're the only one who can go to the higher ups and make a change, because it's not going to happen like this. So, please think about these things that's going through Josh Allen's mind as he's seeing the lack of talent around him at times. And he knows what he has to do, but he knows how much better this team could be if he had assassins around him like himself.
But what level are we talking about? Like what level are we talking about? Brady did it with a bunch of AU guys. Like Brady made Hall of Famers aside from Gronkowski
and Randy Moss.
Aside from Randy Moss,
who never won a Super Bowl,
mind
you. He never won a Super Bowl.
Again, that goes back to the travesty. Aside from Randy Moss and Gronkowski, he did it with he made them better. Josh got to do that. He has to do that. He has to make them better.
But you got to say, these guys
Julian Edelman is going to go to the Hall of Fame because of them. Say that again.
These guys were masters in their system, though. They may not have been superstar players, but they were masters of their systems. You know what I'm saying?
True. But, but that come from coaching too. Like Wes Welker, dude played for the Dolphins, was on kick return. He goes to the Patriots and he's like 10 times better. Like Danny Amendola played for the Rams, kind of got in there. They replaced him. They got him in there. Julian Edelman was a quarterback at Kent State. He was a quarterback. He didn't even play wide receiver before. And he may go into the Hall of Fame. Like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, they made them better. And I feel like that has to be done here too.
Didn't Chris Hogan go over there too? He didn't win the championship, did he?
He didn't.
He didn't.
We should have never let him go. He was awesome.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He was pretty good slot receiver. He went over there with Brady and he was shining.
Yeah,
and that goes to systematic play. Like systems, when you have a great system, it's like, you see the Sean Payton system goes right over to Denver, and look what this young guy, he's grasping it and he's doing similar things. He's looking as confident as Brees used to be back in the day. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, and again, the Bills have to find their offensive identity and they have to find their defensive identity. Like, are we going to be nasty or are we just going to play coverage? Like, we got to figure something out there.
Yeah. Like, man, defense, man. Switch to a 4-3 if you're going to stop the run. Only go in the nickel if it's a passing down at this point, because no one is afraid of your run defense. They're just not afraid. Ed Oliver's not there. Deion Jones can only do so much. He's a rookie.
Whoa, hold on. Breaking. List correction.
What?
Chris Hogan did win a Super Bowl then.
Oh, man.
He was in that 28-3 comeback against Philly.
That was Atlanta.
Against Atlanta. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Philly, the one who smacked him. But
yeah. Shout out to Chris Hogan, man. He was dope.
Yeah, wow. He got a Super Bowl. That's exactly what we're talking about. We don't need to happen.
I know.
That does not need to happen. Somebody leaves Buffalo and goes to a different team and wins the Super Bowl.
But Scott Chandler, wasn't he on that team too? Scott Chandler, remember him, the tight end?
I think he might have been.
Dang, that's crazy. Like when Hernandez, when all that stuff happened, didn't Scott Chandler go there too? He was awesome too.
Yeah.
I missed him. I missed the drought years.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I missed the drought years, man. It was fun to be a Bills.
Stop it.
I do miss the fun Bills.
All right. Cuzzo Brad talking crazy, y'all. We got to go to Hater of the Week.
If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me.
Keep the hate coming. Buffalo Against the World show.
Turn me up some more so my haters can hear.
As we always do every week, Buffalo Against the World wouldn't be Buffalo Against the World if we didn't have haters. And sometimes we have haters right in our backyard. Cuzzo Brad, tell them this week's Hater of the Week.
Okay. This morning, I was pumped. I'm like, I can't wait to give this dude Hater of the Week. But then, like, after today and watching a lot of social media and watching a lot of programs on television, I kind of feel bad, but he kind of brought it on himself. He kind of brought it on himself. This week's hater of the week, man. I'm sorry, bro, but you kind of earned it. Keon Coleman, bro. Keon Coleman is this week's hater of the week, bro. Yeah, face kind of says it all. Face kind of says it all right there. Keon Coleman. And I'm gonna just keep it real because we just gonna keep it real with you, bro. We're not gonna bash you. We're not gonna bash you. I'm just gonna talk to you. Hey, man, I'm older than you. I wasn't blessed enough to have the talent that you have to make it to the NFL. I wasn't blessed enough to have that kind of talent or to have this opportunity. We're gonna talk to you like the OGs. We're gonna talk to you like the OGs, bro. I'm just being real. You missed a meeting. They already sat you for a quarter earlier on in the year. You started out hot, kind of depleted down. You haven't really lived up to the expectation of a second round, pretty much a late first round pick. We put a lot of faith in you. Now you're missing meetings. I just got a question for you, man. They just signed McCole Hartman, and they just dropped 44 points on a good team without you. My question is, how comfortable do you feel? How comfortable you feel, bro? How comfortable you feel in that wide receiver room? You missing team meetings is unacceptable, bro. I understand we all got lives. I understand we all got families and we all got things we got to do. This your job. This your job. That's all you got to do. Show up to meetings, practice, lift, or whatever you got to do. Get treatment, whatever you got to go do. You missing meetings, that's on you, bro. And I know you've been hearing this literally all day. You probably turn your phone off. You probably turn all your Instagram comments off. You probably didn't watch TikTok. Your phone is probably down right now. You probably not even gonna see this. Bro, how comfortable do you feel, my guy? We just dropped 44 on a good Bucs team. You ain't play a snap. You was on the field in a hoodie doing dances and stuff. This ain't funny. And I don't understand why it's not clicking for you. And I'm gonna be real. It ain't just us. It ain't just us, man. This is coming for your teammates too. This is not just Kulu and Cousin Brad talking to you. Your own teammates. Your own teammates is coming for your head too, man. I'm gonna play the clip. Because let's be real. Your teammates is coming for you, dog. It's just a matter of time now. I'm gonna play the clip from the man who received the key to the city, Mr. Snowman himself. Shout out to Dion. He OG on the team.
Shout out to Jay Reezy for being there.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you. This is from him. This is from Deion Dawkins himself after the game. This is from him himself. I'm just gonna play the clip.
I spoke to Keon before in this game, and I told him, I said, "Bro, look, don't even worry about it. Everybody goes through a different journey, right? Let's just say that this is the last time. Let's just move forward." And he said, "I'm with you. That's all, and we need, right? Like nobody's perfect, but in this league, we need guys to come on. Keon knows, right? Now he's in the hot seat, and he needs to come on and show up for us. Pats on the back are over with, and it's time for him to grow up, and he knows it. And as an older player on the team, we hold everybody accountable, and we shoot straight. We don't sugarcoat it, and the words were said to him, and he took it well. And we'll see how it goes in this week. But like I said in the beginning of the season, I'm in Keon's corner, man. Like, this league is hard. Being on time is hard. Being great is hard. Pushing for greatness is hard. So we got his back, but the time's now.
Hey, that's your OGs talking to you. That's your OGs talking to you, man. And that's an OG lineman. He was here. He was a rookie when the tide started to turn. Hey, man, you played under Tom Izzo at Michigan State on the basketball team. Then you went to Florida State. Had good enough highlights to get you to the NFL. Second round pick. Bro, how comfortable you feeling, bro? Because I'm going to tell you right now, that seat only going to get hotter if you don't show up. There were talks to trade you to Cleveland, to release you, We're not going to do that because you were a second round pick, and I won't release a second round pick. But, man, that clock ticking, bro. It's time to show up and show out. That team ain't the same. Them not your homies in there now. You got a responsibility, bro. So my question remains: 44 without you, how comfortable do you feel? I wouldn't feel comfortable.
And this is what I like to see: sink or swim.
Yep.
Sink or swim. I'm not having no ill feelings towards the discipline. I grew up with discipline, and this is why I'm very disciplined. And I've learned that when you make mistakes, there's consequences for them. And we can't keep pampering this young man into the NFL. Like, this is the big dogs. You had a big game, and you were supposed to build on it from there. And this comes down to work ethic too. You might not be the fastest. Stevie Johnson wasn't the fastest guy.
Shout out to
SJ, man. SJ definitely, gave some advice to Keon Coleman about how to, find separation in a zone and do different things differently because you don't have the elite speed. There's a lot of guys who don't have elite speed, but they know how to find their spots. They know how to get open. They try to work on their route tree so they can be used a little bit more. And this is what we're talking about here. This is a guy who's been under fire and a guy who has it. Let's talk about like Tom Brady. He was drafted, wasn't he like one of the last 6th round?
6th round. And
he said, y'all not going to treat me like I'm a 6th rounder. Like, I'm going to show y'all something. Like, some people are destroyed by what the media says, and some people get motivated. True. And that's what we need him to do. We need him to get motivated because he can work in this offense, Cuzzo.
Talent, you got the talent.
He can work. He has to find his place, and that's Brady's job too. That's some of that is on Brady, because Absolutely. Joe Brady, I've just noticed this throughout the season. He struggles to use guys with their skill at. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why you should be sending Keon Coleman deep every play. Like, that's not wise. Like, you got to use him in the slot. You got to use him in the red zone. You got to get him some confidence, right? You got to get him the ball. Quick passes to get him the ball sometimes too, to get him going. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? So things like that is how you get a guy's confidence built. They were just trying to get him open deep down the field, and it was not working. And they kept forcing it. And they kept forcing him into this outside receiver position that he's just not built for. So,
but hold up, man. Hold up. We're not even talking about that, man. We talking about the stuff you're supposed to do. We talking about the routine stuff, bro. We talking about the routines, bro. We talking about the routine stuff. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. I'm listening to you.
Like, this is, bro, missing meetings, bro, disciplinary actions, bro. That's stuff we can't cope. We can't help you with that. This is, bro, you a young man. I get it. You young. You gonna make some mistakes. You gotta be a professional. at the end of the day. We don't care about your tweets talking about say less. We don't care about what you share on social media. We care about your production on the field and stuff like this. Missing meetings, bro. Like, dude, this is just unprofessional. Bro, we dropped 44 points. We will leave without you. Bro, we will leave without you, bro. We want you on the team. The locker room wants you on the team. The train is going to go on a destination. Either you're going to get on or you're going to get off. Stuff like that. I'm sorry. It gets to me. It gets to me.
Yep. And that's why I love competition. I love competition because it's either going to make you a better player or you're going to sink. You're going to sink or you're going to get better. You're going to get in your head and you're going to start training while you're sitting down, laughing, playing, get video games. You're going to throw that video game down and you're going to start working out. You're going to start working on your weaknesses. That's what you need to do, young man. And you remember the bickering Bills in the late 80s?
Yeah.
Those bickering guys, Thurman said, I'm the Michael Jordan. No, Kelly said, I'm the Michael Jordan. And Bruce said, hold up. I'm the best player in the league. Then you got Andre saying, hey, what about me? I'm a 7th round pick, but I'm that guy in the slot.
Oh.
But they pulled it together.
Could you imagine if it was Twitter back then? Oh,
I know. The bickering happened and, all of this stuff was happening. And Marv was able to manage it and pull them together, right? And when they came together, we saw the results of what it was. We saw them go to 4 straight Super Bowls, which has never been done in the history of the NFL. And I don't think that team gets the credit that they deserve because they never won one. But the reality is that will never be done. That has never been done since and will never be done ever again. But that bickering, that complaining with each other, that holding each other accountable made them a great team. It made them better in the 90s. And we saw the results. We saw it with Michael Jordan. With him punching guys in the face and snapping on people. And we saw it with LeBron when he was trading some of his best friends. These things change teams and make players step their game up. And this is what's happening to Keon.
I mean, do you really want the offensive line as your enemies, bro? Like, do you really want to look over your shoulder and just see Deion Dawkins just looking at you? Like, yo. Do you want, like, I don't want to, like, go lift weights or, like, come out the shower and Spencer Brown just looking at me. Like, I'm just like, you creeping in that locker room, bro. Like, yo, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem, man. So, hater of the week, Keon Coleman, bro.
Yeah, man. Keon, we rooting for you to get better. It's a lot of work we see, and a lot. D said it, I said it, you said it. Joe Brady got to do better with the talent he has in utilizing these guys in the position, and putting them in the position to be good at what they're good at.
That's
you can't make somebody you can't make somebody Stephon Diggs, and I think that's where the hard part is. But Jordan did this.
He really didn't, though. Like, Steve Kerr didn't deserve that.
Jordan wouldn't play it, and that's what I need Josh Allen to do. I need Josh Allen to start knocking folks out when they acting up.
I don't know, man.
Josh is a little bit of a nice guy. He's a little bit of a nice guy.
Like,
I need him to be a little more tough with these
lie.
guys. Like, this is your team now. There's no Diggs. There's no Madonnas in the locker room. You gotta put these young boys in it. Like, yo, bro, step it up or sit down, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, Baker Mayfield wouldn't go for that. He wouldn't go for that. Like, he got that fire. He got that evil side to him I get it. We can't really see Josh. He's the NFL golden boy and he's the MVP. He's in a bunch of commercials. Remember when Baker Mayfield was in a bunch of commercials? You don't see that no more. Yeah. You don't see it. Remember, he was all in them progressive commercials and turning on the lights and he's, getting the food. You don't see that no more. Like, he had to grow up too.
Yeah. Hey, and Baker's a fiery guy.
He is. I want to see Josh. I want to see Josh do that. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, be
Josh,
evil to these
get in these boys. Remember when he was on the sideline screaming at the defense? Come on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what it didn't result in the win, obviously.
It did.
But that's the type of fire he needs to show towards these younger guys who are not playing up to par. Yo, that's unacceptable. What you did right here, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Even myself, that was unacceptable on me. That's on me. I hear Josh Allen too much saying every loss is on him. Like, some things are on you. A lot of things are on you sometimes. But at the end of the day, bro, some things is because cats just ain't getting open.
Man. Sometimes you got to be evil to be positive, bro. You gotta let loose, man. And we see it. Like, we see it in your eyes. Like, you just want to say something, but you like, yo, if I say something, it's gonna be bad. And we can just tell. You're holding back. He gonna snap one day. Wow, he gonna snap. He gonna snap one day. Watch.
Yeah. He's gonna snap, and I think that's eventually what happened with Stephon Diggs. Is Stephon Diggs was too vocal. He was too vocal about it. He was like, "Listen, bro, this ain't it. These cats ain't it. Something ain't it. This play calling ain't it." Like, he was calling it out, and they didn't want Josh Allen to be around all that controversy. But sometimes it's necessary, yo. Sometimes it's necessary.
I'm gonna be real. I really miss Mac Hollins. I really miss him.
Oh, man.
I really miss Mac Hollins. Like, dude, I watched the game Thursday. I miss Mac Hollins. Like, I miss him. I want him back on the team. I'm jealous. that he plays for the Patriots. I miss Mac Hollins. I'll say it. I'll say it. I miss Mac Hollins.
Yeah, that's that'll lead us to our Bills Mafia trivia.
Come back, Mac.
Party starts in 3, 2, 1.
All right, Buffalo against the world fans, man, check this one out, man. Bills Mafia trivia. We wouldn't be this. I'm a historian because Brad loves football history. Listen, man, here we go. In 1999, this Bills running back, well, it should be this Bills running back. That's a grammar error, my mistake. Caught this game-winning touchdown from Doug Flutie against the Ravens. Who was this running back? 1999. Think about 1999, where many people thought the world was going to end.
Y2K, the drought was about to happen.
Yeah, Shaver. Shout out to you, John.
It was
Shaver.
Flutie Mania.
Flutie Mania. This running back caught a game-winning, the go-ahead touchdown pass from Doug Flutie. That was like right before the drought, and that was some fun times when Flutie was there until Ralph did what he did, but that's a whole nother thing. Who was the guy? Who was the running back who caught his first touchdown pass?
First touchdown pass ever.
And a game
put on your Bills thinking cap. It's gonna be like he did play for us. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. He's definitely an guy. I mean, we say running back.
The drought was definitely about to happen.
Yeah, it was pre-drought. It was definitely about to happen.
And it definitely deserved to happen because right after they did Flutie the way they did Flutie,
we kind of brought it on ourselves.
It deserved to happen. Like we tried a Drew Bledsoe. It didn't work. D says Larry Sanders. No.
He played for the Red. Ooh, I can't even say that word.
That wouldn't have been his first ever touchdown.
Yeah, he was a vet when he came here. Shout out to Larry Sanders.
He was great already when he got here. Yeah. No, not Larry Sanders. This guy.
That was a good guess, though.
His first touchdown pass from Doug
Flutie.
And he was a rookie. He was a rookie this time. So let's throw that out there too. A rookie running back. Think of the running backs that played in that time.
This one's tough. 90s. Y'all thinking success. Y'all thinking pre-drought. Flutie major. Fred Jackson was not on the team yet.
Yep.
He was not on the team yet.
No Fred X. Man, wouldn't that have been great if Flutie and Fred would have played together?
Oh, that would have been sick.
Awesome. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Fred Jackson, man. He still could play. Like low key, I seen him in person. Like my son, my nephew met him. Like he got some years. Like he can still ball. He looked good. Shout out to him.
You might have saw his twin brother, man.
No, it was him.
He said, couldn't have been Sam Gash.
Nope. Oh, another one from the drought years.
Wasn't Sam Gash. He had a really promising career with New England before he came to Buffalo too. Yeah. So definitely wouldn't have been him. This guy was a rookie.
He named him fullback. This was a running back.
I mean, they still backfield. That's okay.
Sam Gash was awesome. He had the
all right, Cuzzo, man. We took 3.
They don't know.
No takers. Go ahead and give it to him.
All right. It was his rookie year. His name was Jonathan Linton. Jonathan Linton. Remember him? Jonathan Linton? North Carolina? No? You know what? Whatever. I remembered. We kind of had that.
I do remember number 35, Jonathan Linton.
We had Jonathan Linton, Thurman Thomas, Sean Bryson. Remember him?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I remember him. I remember the guy.
Antoine Smith, kind of that same era there.
Yeah.
Remember Derek Holmes?
He actually spelled Antoine Smith, and he was kind of like in between Thurman Thomas and him in that year. Yeah. So I do remember him. Him. All right, that'll lead us to our top 5 segment, which we skipped.
This is the BA-Dubs top 5 segment. Buffalo, get ready. Getting hot. You got him? Well, let's get him.
All right, Cuzzo Brad. Top 5 players of this game. Let's start from number 5. I'm going to start this week. I'm giving number 5 to Shavers.
Yeah, I would
Tyrell
have
Shavers.
saved him for 2. Okay.
Yeah, he had 1 touchdown, 90 yards, close to 100. There were some other playmakers in this game. So I got to give him number 5. I'm glad to see he saw an opportunity for himself. He's been playing a lot more the past few weeks, and he finally is making plays, and he's made the best of it. He's watching when the quarterback is moving in the pocket, and he's trying to find an open space in the zone. And that's exactly what we've been saying about Keon Coleman that he needs to do. And this is what this young guy is doing. So shout out to Tyrell Shavers. Number 5.
Definitely. If seizing the opportunity was a person, it would be Tyrell Shavers. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. My number 4 is going to go to the entire offensive line of the Buffalo Bills yesterday. You couldn't even touch Josh Allen yesterday. So shout out to the offensive line. And Todd Bowles is no stranger. He likes to bring the heat. He likes to send exotic blitzes. And the offensive line showed up to the challenge when it comes to keeping Josh clean. So my number 4 goes to the Bills offensive line.
Okay. Number 3, I got to go with Cole Bishop. Cole Bishop, once again, this kid right here, he is seeing the field differently. The game is slowed down, as we mentioned earlier. The kid is going to be a good player in this league. Like, this is one of the guys that Brandon Bean has probably hit on so far. Again, he's still young, still wet behind the ears, still got a lot to learn. But right now, out of this entire secondary that we've seen, he's playing better than everybody.
Yeah.
He's playing better than everybody in the secondary right now.
I think
so
Max got
he's got to be number 3.
Okay.
Got to be number 3.
With that. My number 2 spot is going to go to Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson was amazing yesterday. He ran pretty good. He blocked extremely well. And he was rewarded with a nice little touchdown where he pretty much just had to catch the ball and run. So my number 2 is going to go to Ty Johnson as my number 2 spot. Dude played well yesterday. Another one seizing the opportunity. He sees a chance to get in the game. He catches the ball, makes plays with it. Can't argue with that. Shout out to him.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
We kind of know who's number 1.
Yeah, do we even got to say it?
Yeah.
Picture speaks 1,000 words. So yeah.
Super 17 does it again. Puts on the Superman cape. And he was just, aside from that 2-handed interception and the second one where he could have easily hit Ty Johnson for the first down, it was 4th and 2. He was right there. You could have just easily threw it to him. I guess he didn't see him. He's not perfect, but he's close to perfect as we're going to get for our team. So shout out to Josh Allen, man. Super 17. Definitely number 1. Shout out to him.
But you remember what I said last week, right?
Yeah.
And I said, Cuzzo, I can live with the mistakes. Why? Because he does so much. He does so much to keep you in the game. And, I can live with it. I don't like it, but I can live with it. He ain't going to have a season like he had last year where he kept those interceptions down. It's not going to be every year. Defense are going to scheme against him, and he's still showing it. He's a great player. Drop comments below for your top 5.
So we just gonna ignore that he threw a 2-handed interception. We just gonna ignore.
No, I'm not saying ignore it. I'm just saying I can live with my best player making mistakes from.
I can live with mistakes, but 2-handed interceptions, bro. This ain't basketball. What are you doing? Sorry. I get it. Yeah. He did score 6 touchdowns total, but bruh,
it could have been a blowout if he didn't do that type of stuff. Yeah.
True. All
right. So D has, drop your comments below. D said return game. Number 5, Ty Johnson. Number 4, Dorian Williams. Dorian Williams didn't make our top 5. He should have been. Oh man. I mean, you said the whole offensive line. I mean, can you compare an offensive line to a defensive player? I mean,
dude, I would love to give Dorian Williams credit.
Arguably, Dorian Williams had a better game than Cole Bishop.
Did he?
Arguably, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, I might have to.
Anybody on defense have a good game?
D.
Did anybody on defense have a good game yesterday? Did anyone on defense? Like, come on, man, dude. No. Like, dude, no one on defense had a good game. That was a great play by Cole Bishop, but nobody on defense had a good game. Sean Tucker effortlessly ran against us, bro. Effortlessly ran against us. It was no problem. Like, he was running behind offensive linemen that didn't have anybody to block. So no.
Yeah, D. He got a point there, bro.
Nobody on defense had a good game yesterday. The only good thing is they didn't score more points than us.
Or the turnover. That was it.
That's
the one turnover.
Like, bro, no. I'm not giving it. The defense, no one on defense had a good game. Shout out to Cole Bishop. You got the pick. You got the pick.
Yeah,
I'll give you credit.
Dorian led the team in tackles, and Cole Bishop had
barely.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I think we see what we got. I think the writing's on the wall for Matt Milano. The writing may even be on the wall for Terrell Bernard because he's injured every other game. I mean, at this point, you got to look at something bigger and stronger on at that linebacker position. We'll just have to wait and see how this all shakes out. Because of how to get a dub this coming week, we have the Texans coming up just Thursday, just 4 days away. Very short week for the Buffalo Bills. You mentioned they know what to do against this team. Run the ball, blitz. That's going to be the formula used against the Buffalo Bills all season long. Exotic blitzes, trying to stop the run and running the football. These are going to be the tactics used to beat the Bills for the rest of the season. How can the Bills overcome defenses going at them like that?
Switch to a 4-3 on running situations. Switch to a 4-3, put Teron Johnson in a safety spot. I think when they constructed this defense, they literally thought the Chiefs was just going to be our biggest problem. And they was like, oh, what about the run? Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. We got to worry about the passing game. Like, they literally just said, we don't have to stop the run. We're good. Like, it's that bad. It's that bad. And how to get a dub, moving to a 4-3 on defense. Teron Johnson going to have to play some safety. Let him read and react. Get another linebacker out there. Stop the run. Stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding. The Texans know what we're going to get. It's Thursday night in Houston. CJ Stroud, he's playing well this season. They got some good receivers, but they know what they got to do. They're going to run the ball against us. Stop the run. You'll win.
Yeah. And they do have some threats that can stretch the field too. That you gotta be watchful for. You have to watch it, and they can do some play action on us if that run game becomes effective. And CJ Stroud is the type of guy, he can get confidence. He's beat us before, So and D said it right here. Their defense is athletic. They're athletic at the linebacker position. They're athletic in the secondary. Be very careful. They get after it. So look for some exotic blitzes to be, again, we watched Miami rush 5 guys the whole game and dare somebody to beat them one-on-one. Mm-hmm. They dared them. We don't know if Hardman's going to be a go. Okay. We don't know if we're going to have that elite speed. Palmer's back. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
We got to figure out something. We got to develop our identity and go forward with it. So far, what has worked this season is let the run open up the pass. That's what's worked for the Buffalo Bills. But now teams have gotten smarter, defense have gotten smarter, and they said, we're going all out to stop James Cook. And these are teams that have caused problems for us. So again, we were able to kind of mod out of that mode yesterday, and Josh Allen was doing Josh Allen things.
Yeah.
So prepare yourself for that possibly to happen a little bit, but don't give up on giving James Cook the ball, and use your other 2 running backs too.
True.
Use those guys. Go a 2 running back set. Have one guy go into the slot. If Dalton Kincaid is not playing, please use the running backs more in the passing game. Please do that. You pay James Cook. Ty Johnson can catch the ball very well, just as well. Ray Davis can do the same thing. Use these guys in your passing game.
no bubble screens. Stop
Please.
calling it. Stop calling it. Just rip that page right off the playbook. We're done. We're done. We're done with it. Stop calling it. Like time and a place.
Yeah, D said it. The tackles will have a hard time with Anderson and Hunter. They're headhunting. They're going to be after Josh Allen on Thursday night. And the lights is on Thursday night, man. And teams are coming out to play. You need to set the tone early. You're going to be in a hostile environment. It's going to be hot. Buffalo, Josh.
They're gonna close the dome.
It's going to be warm. It's still going to be warm. Okay, it's Houston. It's going to be warm. Okay, Josh, be ready. Be ready. McDermott, you might be smart to fly your guys out today. Like, get them to Houston. Get them used to the weather. It's really cold in Buffalo right now. You got to get these guys ready for those conditions, like as soon as possible. So again, we have to establish our identity, and our identity as best when we're not a one-dimensional offense.
True.
And when our offensive line is just bulldozing everybody, that's when we're at our best.
This should be an interesting game. I think this will be an interesting game right here. I mean, Texans are coming off a win. They barely beat the Titans, and they in a playoff race too. So this will be interesting.
I like this, D. There's a bar right here, D. He said, "This is our identity. You want everybody to eat. You got to cook first."
Oh,
facts. That's a bar right there, bro.
That was facts right
That's
there.
That's a bar, dog.
Yo, you do gotta cook first. That is facts. Ooh, that was a good one.
That's hot. Yo, we got to save that Jay.
Yeah, that was dope.
Shout out to you.
You've been writing, man. Shout out to your show too. We've been watching your show. You've been writing. I like that.
Yeah, keep up the good work, bro. We gonna have you come on the show sometime soon, man, for sure, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got a spot over here, man. Robert says Josh Allen missed a wide open Reggie Gilliam. Yeah, he did in that 2-point conversion. Oh man. Yeah, Josh missed a couple people wide open yesterday. Yeah, he's got to work on that. Yeah. He gets a little antsy at times. And it is what it is. He made up for it.
It was like the Carlton shot from Fresh Prince. Remember that? The Carlton shot from Fresh Prince. Like you just see Gilliam going like,
oh.
That was bad.
Yeah, man.
I'll take that over an interception though.
It's been so real with you guys today, man. Buffalo Against the World, man. We are here on Mondays. We are here on Sundays. And shout out to all the Bills podcast that's doing a tremendous job. Shout out to Joe Marino. Shout out to Dan Mitchell. Shout out to Buffalo Fanatics, Built in Buffalo, all the platforms out there. Trainwreck Sports. All you guys doing your thing, man. Much love to everybody that, is bringing these. Shout out to WGR. All of these Bill stations that's really that's been calling out some real facts that's really been going on, problems that's happening, and it's only to make us better. It's only because our passion is to see this team win the Super Bowl. We've been through so much as Bills fans.
One thing,
and we gotta
I gotta say this. JJ Watt, it's not called the high mark hop. I don't know who lied to you. I don't know if you wrote that down. It's not called the high mark hop. Somebody lied. No, it's not that. It's not that. Sorry. Just had to say that because that was whack. Not ever. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was whack. It was triggering. No.
Dude, he's making up stuff for himself.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. All right, this has been another edition of Buffalo Against the World. Thank you guys for being with us. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Go find us at Buffalo Against the World on YouTube. Go find us at Buffalo Against the World on Facebook. Go find us at BA Sports Talk on X. Go find us at Buffalo Against the World again on TikTok. Man, we everywhere. And we need y'all there with us. So, man, shout out to everybody out there watching. This is Kulu Cuzin Brad. We signing off. This is Buffalo Against the World.
See you next week.
This is Buffalo Against the World Sports Talk with Kulu
Cuzin Brad.
Bills Mafia. It's our time.
Act like you know, baby.
Act like you know.
High, big BSF, man. Buffalo versus the world, man. Take on anybody. Buffalo against the world, man. Buffalo against the world. I know what's going on, man. We out here. We outside, man. We outside.
Buffalo against the world.
The mafia, the fan base that adopt you. On Sundays we are not cool, and the other days we're robbing. Heaven sent, we're handling.